Hello everyone! Pineapple here with the latest episode of the Amazing Digital Circus, Fast Food Masquerade. A title that does well to clue you in on what the adventure is this time and who the focus character is. Last time we had a decent episode, half the characters didn't get much, but we finally got some explanation into Zubal's ambivalence, paired with some exploration of Kane, and much like Gangle in the second episode, we got a great exploration of Kinga's backstory, which was done rather well. This episode thankfully doesn't do the same, focusing on the character more than on how Pomni can relate to them. But while different, I'm not sure if this episode's theme or focus character are as interesting as last time. But let's see where this episode excels and its subpar moments as we jump into Fast Food Masquerade. The episode starts with Ragatha trying to teach Gangle how to throw a ball. It does not go well. But the episode, even from the very start, does well to set up what the episode's going to be about. Jax being a bitch once again, but also Gangle's put down character as he once again takes her happy mask from her. Zubal appears, and my god, Zubal actually does stuff this episode. Can you believe it?
Believe it!
I mean, yeah, they got decent character work last episode, but has never really been an active participant in the adventures, left out by choice or being the damsel in distress. Zubal goes through their body parts and gifts Gangle a new mask. Sure, it makes her look like some sort of Undertale OC, but I like that the second time Zubal gets to be a proper side character, they get clear emotional moments, them being nice and genuine with Gangle in this scene. I like the commentary the mask allows them to bring across, but yeah, I'm not too sold on the design. The others, bar Kinga, enter the room, Pomni getting some well-timed reactions. And of course, Kane comes in to ruin all their days.
Did somebody say adventure?
No.
Kane tries to get them going on another horror-themed adventure, but Pomni and Zubal veto the idea. Zubal a little horrified at what Kane had made, especially for them last time. When Kane gets fed up with their critiques, it's revealed that there is a suggestion box he forgot about, and no one brought up till now. They go through many ideas with some nice comedic suggestions, and thanks to Gangle's input, Kane decides to make them all work at a legally distinct McDonald's clone, with Gangle as the shift manager. Zubal tries to sit it out again, but Kinga misunderstands and offers to stay behind instead, prompting Kane to just force Zubal along anyway. The design of the fast food place, Spudsy's, is very old school McDonald's, and looks fairly decent for what it is. Everyone gets to their places, change into their work clothes, which look better on some characters than others. Legitimately, on the episode thumbnail, I thought Gangle with the new mask and clothes was going to be this episode's latest one-off character. It's nice to see Gangle so enthused about something, but Jax is already being a shithead.
Oh no! It looks like I've taken Ragatha and dropped her in the deep fryer.
A funnier shithead than usual, but still. In retribution, Gangle gets Kane to set up a punishment if he keeps acting up, and now is when we see Gangle acting like a whole new character. Sure, it's used well to show how she goes back to her regular ways, to help her realise that no matter what mask she wears, it is just a mask, but it feels really weird for one of the main characters to be acting so far out of character. The breakfast rush starts and we meet some NPCs from previous adventures, starting with ones before Pomni's time as Jax continues to suffer, which is probably one of the best parts of this episode, while Gangle is going through her crises of personality. Jax is miserable the whole time, which overall is a little repetitive, but it's great to see him getting some proper comeuppance from Gangle. We get the start of Ragatha's strange arc, where an NPC that sounds like a drunk young Sheldon orders a burger that makes you stupid. And Ragatha, and no one else seems to figure out how this happened, spills stupid sauce on herself, which puts her in this horrifying vision of Gangle and then just makes her be high the whole episode. I guess, just like Kinga, they didn't really have much to give Ragatha this episode. To induce PTSD, Gummigoo and his friends appear and try to order food, seemingly unremembering of the last adventure. Pomni points Gummigoo out to Gangle, who spirits her back to the till, but not before he realises Pomni knows his name without having given it. And Pomni, why are you coming at him like this? I mean, first she flails, then she looks like she's about to start flirting, and then this? Pull yourself together, girl.
I wish someone would flirt with me.
Gay, so gay.
Jax is still miserable, him and Pomni giving us good laughs as the Gloinks and their queen come in, but at the same time Gummigu is leaving, Pomni coming up and giving him a proper goodbye. He returns the farewell, but not before giving her this absolutely heartbroken look. What does this mean? I have no idea, but we better be seeing him again sometime soon. Jax, still being miserable, breaks Gangle's psyche just a little bit more, so she clockwork oranges him to a TV straight out of Halloween 3.
Please stop it. Stop it now. Turn it off. Turn it off. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Gangle is being annoying with her new mask on her power trip, and Jax's experience seems not to have tempered him at all. But with some good jokes, they get to the dinner shift. Ragatha completely out of the game by this point.
Jax, I hate you. But I don't want you to hate me. Is that weird?
You're drunk or something.
And, my mistake, it seems like Jax's therapy did good, as he is so broken that he actually asks how Pomni is, met with a maximum suspicion from her. Outside, Gangle takes her mask off and spends her time screaming, not noticing Pomni watching. The Jester now realising that this is another time for her to speak candidly to another character in a dark area in their time of need, just like the last two episodes. Gangle literally pushes her feelings down with the happy mask, and it's finally closing time. Jax the first to leave, Zubul and Ragatha next, doing cleanup, while Gangle starts to act more and more like her usual self, but made worse by the happy mask's facade. She's shaken from her depressive episode by Pomni offering to close, letting the mask go home and rest. But she doesn't make it that far, finally deciding to ditch the happy mask, try and be happy as herself and jump into oncoming traffic. Okay. Kane passes judgment on their performances, all but Kinga getting a B+, and the episode ends with Zubul comforting Gangle, making sure she knows they like her as she is. A nice wrap-up. And I like that the dynamic focused on is Zubul and Gangle, not Gangle and Pomni like previous episodes, allowing us to get a little more insight into the two characters instead of just one. So that was the Amazing Digital Circus episode 4. A review with a shorter script than usual, I think. This episode had a lot of good stuff, but I think the last episode spoke to me more with its overall style and straightforward, emotional scenes. Whereas when this episode makes its commentary, it's done mostly with both overt and subtle character work, and dark scenes involving Gangle that don't always work. But the overarching story fits really well with Gangle in her role as punching bag and in design. There are a fair few characters that barely have anything to do. Zubul is pretty much relegated to Gangle's friend after dealing with Kane, only having short scenes with the others once in the adventure. Jax gets a nice role reversal, us getting to see another side of him, but since the episode is focused on Gangle, we don't get much from him. Maybe we'll explore him better in the future. Ragatha and Kinga have almost nothing to do, but at least the episode acknowledges this by having Kinga doing his own rodeo thing. But we keep going back to Ragatha, doing nothing, which got a wee tad frustrating on rewatch, but I suppose the comedy she brings is serviceable. Pomni isn't given her usual spotlight, but her interactions with the others are nice comedically, and with Gangle are a testament to how kind she is. But her scenes with Gummigu are the standout, simultaneously giving them a nice farewell if they don't bring them back, but also leave the door slightly ajar with that look that he gives her, meaning it's possible he can come back and continue a story between them. The animation is still very well done this episode, and it was good overall. But I still think I didn't enjoy it as much as last time. But with Gangle's story, I'm sure there are many who take more away from it than me. It was especially clever to give her this breakdown while working a dead-end fast food job, as if people weren't going to relate to this situation enough. So I'll give episode 4 of the Amazing Digital Circus, Fast Food Masquerade, I guess I'll have to put it at a 6 out of 10. Around the same level as most of the other episodes, but I just didn't feel as much as I did for the other episodes. Although, I do feel that there are definitely more people that will get better and greater takeaways from it than me. Kinga's character and scenes from the last episode having affected me much more than anything in this one. Thank you everybody for watching my review of the Amazing Digital Circus episode 4. I like the other episodes much better, but I'm still happy that people are taking a lot away from this episode. Please like the video if you liked it, comment down below if you wish, consider subscribing to the channel, and if you do, ring the notification bell so that you're told every single time that I make an upload. Once again, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next review. Bye!
Toast. A little piece of toast. Because there's so much to choose from. There's brown bread, white bread, all sorts of wholemeal bread. It comes in funny packages with writing on the side.